Hello, I'm Randy here again. We're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Idaho on the RDAllen multiplayer server, and we are joined at the moment by Double, Bull, Bitch, and Thomas. And we are harvesting some sugar beets here this episode. We got the Ropa Tiger, Euro Tiger here. Definitely a nice looking sugar beet harvester here in my opinion. Actually comes as a pack. We go to beet harvesters. We got the Euro Tiger, and if we head over to potatoes, we got the I guess this is a Euro Tiger too, isn't it? Just a little bit different model name on it, and looks like identical header. Should technically be a different header. Just from the picture though, it looks identical. But anyway. Harvesting sugar beets here on field 25. Definitely a bit of a big field here for one sugar beet harvester. Actually, I think 24 has sugar beets as well. Unless maybe that was potatoes on that field. But yes, like I said, when we started this season, seeing how this is Idaho, we definitely need to do some potatoes. And we are doing the sugar beets here at the moment. I know we do have a potato harvester here somewhere. Well, looks like somebody was a little drunk when they started here or something. Might have been GPS acting up there a little bit. I don't know if folks notice it, but it is like swerving back and forth ever so slightly at times. Kind of like articulated vehicles do sometimes with GPS. Seems like GPS and articulated vehicles on multiplayer servers, they work, but they tend to kind of swerve back and forth a little bit. Oh, that displays like right in your face there. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was kind of talking about here. This is probably what was happening, whoever started that line there. More like the a drunk GPS driver, I'm thinking. Should straighten out here once he gets... Oh, maybe not. But yeah, so anyway, anything interesting on this display? It looks like it's pretty much all just a static display. Doesn't actually show nothing. It'd be really cool if it actually did. You know, you could actually see, you know, your rates and speeds and all that cool stuff. Oh, yeah, so one of these models with a person in it. I never like it when the mods actually have the people modded in them. Just does not look right in my opinion. The hands look kind of funny, and yeah, they just, you look backwards, oh boy. Uh, 80% full here. I do have the truck over here. I might maybe go get a overloader. I know technically probably not very realistic using the grain cart here to unload this. I'm thinking that'll probably be easier than trying to get the truck over here all the time. I believe we got a spare grain cart at the farm that's not being used. And anyway, as far as progress on the multiplayer server here goes, in case you folks can't tell, yes, we're doing quite well. We don't own quite all the fields yet, but we're doing pretty close to owning all the fields here. We got just a couple of fields left at this point. And also, apparently there is a newer version of the Idaho map here. Maybe we'll see what's about updating the multiplayer server here to it. We'll have to see once. I'm not entirely sure if it requires a new save game or if we can just, drop the new version in and we're good to go. We don't need a new save game. I'm not entirely sure on that. Obviously, if we can just drop it in and don't need the new save game, that'd be much, much easier. Oh, and we're full. And yeah, like I said, folks, I think actually, let's see once how tall this pipe is here first. Oh, not really a pipe. Conveyor, I guess it'd be. Ooh, I don't think that's going to reach. Yeah, I think that's going to be too tall for the grain carts, I'm thinking. Maybe not. I think the grain cart's about the same height as the truck here. Let's just grab one here just to find out, because like I said, I think that'll be easier to haul back and forth with the grain cart. Is that actually the in-game grain cart there, or is that just a modeled one in there? We do own one in-game grain cart. I don't know. Does the in-game grain cart actually hold sugar beets? It doesn't say it does. Okay. Okay, and we're back and joined by Logan, I believe I seen the name was, and we're looking for the grain cart here. I decided to just hop in the vehicle selection, and I believe, yeah, there it is right there. So I'm not entirely sure where right there is on the map here, but we'll figure that out. I'm guessing it's over. Ah, right there it is. Okay, looks like it's actually hooked up to a pickup truck. Okay, the F3, I think it was a 350, right? Yes, F350. Seems like a nice truck here so far. Been using it a bit on the multiplayer server. Actually has a hitch on the back here, dolly hitch as well, so... Okay, and we'll head back to field 25. Not too far away, at least. And I'm pretty sure this Kinsey here will hold sugar beets. If not, oh well, then I guess. Oh, and actually, I'm looking here. I stand corrected. It says Logan joined, and then it looks like he left, too. So maybe he had some technical difficulties there. Just happened to notice that in the chat. Okay, we're back and joined by Damien. And we're almost to field 25 here. And by the way, at least on this version of the map, you can actually drive through all the fences, at least all the ones I've ever driven through. The poles, though, most of them you cannot seem to drive through. And same thing for some of the signs as well. You cannot drive through some of the signs. Oh, just fits, looks like. Okay. We'll find out if this will actually hold sugar beets. Like I said, I'm pretty sure in the past it has, so... Okay, do we need to... maybe it don't. Let's move pipe over trail. We were clearly over the trail. Let's try the truck here then. I'm not seeing a button that says we got to start tipping. No, okay. Possibly the Kinsey does not hold sugar beets then. Let me double check. Thought it did. It doesn't say it does though, so maybe it doesn't. Might be the other Kinsey then. We'll just move this out of the way here for the moment. And like I said, technically, even if it did work, that would not be the correct type of grain cart overloader to use for sugar beets or potatoes. Mind you, I'm sure it would probably work. The damage it would probably do to the potatoes and sugar beets, though, yeah, I'm sure it would damage them, so probably not the best thing to use for that. Anyway, we'll see if we can read a couple comments here a moment. JWCP Outdoors was saying in the game it doesn't matter, but when using a breaker plow, the duals basically ruin the point of plowing because they pack in the dirt. I believe he's talking about duals on tractors, I'm assuming. I believe you'd technically be wrong on that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but the reason you actually use duals is to avoid compaction. You basically put duals on to spread the weight of the tractor out, not only so you get more traction as well, but so you can spread the weight of the tractor out as well so you don't get as much compaction. Baldo saying, according to tractor data, the International 1586 weighs between 13,000 and 17,000 pounds, and the 4440 weighs between 11,000 and 15,000 pounds. So yes, for those of you who've seen that video, according to the scale, the International, I believe, was 1.6 tons, so that is considerably light there for the International. And the John Deere looks like that was probably a little on the heavy side. According to Baldy's comment here, he says 1209. Don't remember if that's what it was or not, but that's what he says in his comment. So 1209 would be 24,000 pounds. That's definitely a little heavy for the John Deere. Midnight Wolf was saying, great video. It's been farming for 25 years. Does he like to farm with you sometime? Again, great video. Thank you very much for that. And yes, if you would like to farm, if you want to call it that, with me, you can hop on the multiplayer server here. Anyone is welcome to join. Just need to make sure you download the mods. And links for that are in the description of this video below. I did get a comment from someone the other day saying they did not work. I double checked, and at least they worked for me anyway. So the links do appear to be working. And like I mentioned before, there are 2 download links. The first download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. And the second download link will take you to the server download page where you can download the mods individually, or you can download them all from there as well. Owen was asking, do you play Farm Expert 2017 with a gamepad? No, I do not. Although I have tried the Farming Simulator steering wheel with it. It works. That's all I can say. Josh was asking, is this on PC? Talked about Farming Simulator here. Yes, it is. Damien was saying, don't butcher my name. Okay, I don't think I did. Unless you pronounce it different than what I've heard it pronounced before. Les was saying, great back to normal videos. Not entirely sure what he means by that, because I don't think I've changed the videos I've done that I know of. John was saying, I believe the words you were looking for there were temperamental. Yes, that does seem like a good explanation for the word I was looking for there last episode. That makes pretty good sense, I would say. Levi was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. Also had several people comment and say why the seed was not getting used out of the seed tenderer. And I should have thought of this myself, but the cover was closed on it. It's the same thing if you use the grain cart here. If you close the cover, it will not actually empty the grain cart. So that's the reason the seed tenderer was not actually using the seed that was in it, more than likely. So yes, Aaron here was saying the cover has to be open on the seed tenderer for it to use seed. Radu was saying the same thing. You need to open the cover on the tender, and then it will actually use seed when it pipes out. Yeah, he was also saying it's a common problem with certain spreaders and overloaders that have covers on them. So yes, it is. That Kinsey, pretty sure it's that one right there, will do the same thing. I'd like to see even the Kinsey 1050 will do it as well. I've seen several grain carts, overloaders that actually do that. And I don't know why, but I didn't actually think to try that, opening the cover there on the seed tenderer. I just happened to notice we're going 5 miles an hour there. Pretty sure we can go 6. We'll bump that up a little bit. KD Gaming was saying, great video, and looks like the farm is stepping up fast there on Idaho. Yes, it is. Like I mentioned, it's not taking us long to get this map underway and wrapped up. And by the way, someone was asking, when do you determine when a map is wrapped up? I kind of would say from feedback from those of you that play on the Farming Sim server here, you know, from TeamSpeak, folks say, hey, ready for new map. And plus, you know, hey, we're got all the fields bought, we got all the equipment bought. You know, what else is there to do? Come tedder. Okay, do I want to? Tyler was saying I should do a pull-off between the Challenger MT1050 and the Case Puma. That would probably be a good challenge there. All-terrain tedding. Okay, apparently I need to go do some tedding. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what... Josh was saying our beans will be ready once they dry out. The corn is almost ready as well. He says surprising the difference from just one state away. Josh doesn't say what state he's from, but he says one state away, so... looks like we lost our GPS there. So I'm guessing Ohio, Indiana, Illinois is one of those three. T8 New Holland, but you don't have to. Okay. Let's see which one the T8 New Holland is here, if I can find it. Group 4, maybe? Is there another T8 New Holland? Don't see a tedder down here. I do see a rake, or a Challenger with a rake on it. South of Hanson. This Challenger seems a little overkill for the rake, but I approve. South of Hanson. Oh, there's Hurleyman on it. Okay. That works too, I guess. South of 37, north of 39. Right. I think I found it. Let's double check. This is the right one, right? North of 39, south. Yes, okay. Oh, this, I'm guessing, is the grass that needs to be tedded. Wow. Someone been busy mowing. I think this has actually been Bull's handiwork here. Sounds like he's actually mowed this a couple of times, maybe. Let's see how this goes. Whoa, definitely don't want the GPS going that way. Let's try that. There, much better. See how this Hurleyman handles this. Now we'll go grab a different tractor. Oh yeah, Hurleyman seems to handle this okay. Oh, getting some leg spike there. Yeah, I think I see what the comment was there about the all-terrain tedding here. I know it probably doesn't look that steep in the game, but I'm guessing in real life this would probably be a little too steep for actually working. Ooh, it looks like the tedder's actually missing a little bit there. We seem to have a kink in our tedder. Why is that? There we go. Raise it up and lower it back down. Seems to have corrected the issue. Okay. Oh, it's back to going kinked again. Okay, that is weird. I'll have to say, this is one tractor I haven't used a whole lot here, this Hurleyman. Kind of a nice looking little tractor. Actually, I have to say that about a lot of the smaller in-game tractors. It seems like you typically go from the two starter tractors, like the Hurleyman and the Dutes you start with. You just jump right up into something bigger. You know, something like the New Holland T6 or the Case Puma. Actually, not. What's it, Case? It's not Case Puma. What is the smaller case here again? Oh, yes, it is a Case Puma. Okay. Yep, the Case Puma. Okay, and we're back and joined by Brian. See how the tractor here does actually going up the hill. Seem to handle going... Oh, it's slowing down a little bit. Seem to handle going down the hill just fine. Oh, wow, look at that. 30 mile an hour there for a moment. Nice of the chat there to turn off your GPS when you're typing. Oh, is Harleyman going to make it? Yep, that's probably why they said suggested the New Holland. The lag spike here definitely doesn't help as well. I'm not sure why. Whoa, my ping is up to... I was up over 200 there for a moment. That's definitely not good. Oh, it actually turned the GPS off too yet. Wow. Yeah, like I mentioned, internet's being a little on the weird side. As someone put it here in the comments, temperamental again lately. It seems like a good word to use for it as well. Been a bit temperamental again lately. Been having some issues with high ping numbers for some reason. Okay, I think we'll rotate the course 90 degrees here. Looks like Bull is mowing east and west. Oh, maybe he's just actually going around the field. I'm not sure. I know I seen it look like he was up here this way, so... this, by the way, is a rather large grassy area in the map. There's also one here kind of between 31 and 39. So definitely a map you really don't need to plant any grass on. There are plenty of large grassy areas. I know this technically really isn't a field here, but obviously, like I said, a large grassy area, so it works. Keegan was saying that seed tender is on the American Style modding website. So yes, for those of you looking for the seed tender there I was using on Oklahoma, it is on the American Style modding website again. Looks like it had been taken off there for a while. Looks like it's back up again. So for those of you looking for that, it is on the American Style modding website. Enduro was saying, wow, that is crap. The John Deere 44 is bigger and heavier machine than the International 1586. He was saying Internationals are light runner compared to John Deere's. According to, like I was saying earlier in the comments there, somebody posted here, where is it? According to tractor data, looks like the International is actually the heavier tractor in this case, and typically that is usually who wins the pull-off. You know, weight and traction doesn't necessarily come down to horsepower. It's typically all about the traction. I mean, obviously, if you don't have the horsepower for the traction, that's going to be an issue. But typically, it comes down to traction, and your traction has to do with the weight of your tractor as well. So, anyway, folks, on that note, I think we'll wrap up the video here. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.